Hey skippers, 2024 is already here. Like last year, it's time to check out my Ironman's bank, how I improved over the year and overall progression. So let's take a look. Let's quickly take a glance of what I managed to achieve skills wise, and then we're gonna move on with the bank stuff. So starting in 2023, I had 11 skills to get to 120, not counting necromancy as it was not out yet. And in 2023, I managed to get 5 skills to 120 and leveled up a lot of experience for remaining ones. So if I would keep up the pace for this year, I should be getting all skills to 120 by the end of the year. Time will tell. So it's finally time to check out my bank, starting with how I call Toabzero. Just a lot of useful teleport items and just random things that I don't really know where to place them. A lot of items are not even used, but it's like a place for all new items too. It's just a mess here, but I always find what I need here, so it's fine. First tab is leftover potions and cooking tab. A lot of raw food, low level cooked, and just overall a lot of fishes and meats are placed here. Almost 60k fishes caught and cooked at the same time from Menopause VIP spot. So I'm set for life for low combat activities and such. Other than that, it's just a random tab. Nothing really special in here. Now the second tab is one of the biggest ones in value and size. It's my combat tab. That includes very high stacks of runes, all high level potions, food, familiars, combat gear, almost everything you will need for low, medium and high level combat. Last time I organized this tab was a very long time ago. It actually needs a little overhaul, but as we all know, cleaning and managing bank is a very hard task and it would take me a long hours to fix it. And then it will take even longer to remember where all the new items places are. So I'm just sticking with it right now. So talking about items, I have all tier 90s for each style. For higher tier weapons and armors, I'm not that good at PvM, and a lot of upgrades requires you either high combat knowledge or team to achieve it. So I'm pretty happy with what I got. Other than that, a lot of potions, made them before necromancy release, ammo, high level food, and other very helpful items for combat training and PvM. The best gear I have and spend most of the time upgrading and improving is range. Tier 90 weapons and tier 90 power armor are my best gear. Still missing one piece for tier 92 weapon. So maybe this year I'm gonna be lucky with it, as combat beta is coming live in near future. Maybe it will be a good style to use and I will be back using it instead of necromancy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for combat tab. I hope after all 120 skills, I will start to PvM way more than now and will improve a lot on this tab. Moving on to the third tab, quest and miscellaneous items here. A little loot books tab too, so it's just another cluster of random items I would say. It's like items that I'll maybe need in the future for some quests or achievements that are hard to obtain or are worth a little. As I mentioned previously, my bank is not organized in the best order, but I find it very nice how I have it. Like this tab, it's so random, but I know what I can find here, what items belong here and stuff. Most valuable item in this tab is pumpkin beret overhead for sure. Other than that, some stacks of items and a lot of untradeable ones. Another very nice tab, skilling. This one was organized recently. Like 2 months ago, I spent like an hour at least organizing it, but now it looks amazing. So this tab is for almost all skills. A ton of supplies, useful skilling outfits and items to train those skills. Mainly crafting, construction, mining, rune crafting, smithing and a lot of items for other skills. I'm one of those hoarding dudes where I keep everything in case training meta changes or items that were useless becomes good. So as you can see, I have a ton of skilling supplies for mentioned skills, as my plan is to get all skills to 120. A lot of supplies will be used to achieve that, and I'm not gonna throw away items if I'm already 120 in a skill. Maybe in the future I will decide to go to 200 million in a skill, and I will be ready with the items for it. So I rather have it in the bank than collecting it again. Another kinda big tab is my herbler and farming supplies. It's a very big collection of herbs, secondaries and various farming supplies. I never calculated, but I think I would get 200 million experience if I would make my potions now. As right now I'm at 125 million herbler experience, so I just need 75 million more. And those new potions are insane experience. And I definitely have a ton of those. But I'm not rushing it. I'm fine where I am now. I will consider it after all 120 skills. As for now, I have plenty of potions for my daily adventures and other shenanigans. So I will collect more and more supplies in meantime. Even though Jagex nerfed monster drops for herbs, I have plenty collected before that. And if I really need some specific herb, I can just insta-grow a lot of them. Because I have a lot of seeds too, so it's not really a problem for it. As for secondaries, I'm not worried for it either, as I have a plenty of those from daily shop runs and just from killing monsters or gathering them from other sources. As I'm already 200 million experience in farming, I don't have to worry about it, so I rather get my supplies from combat, as it's not a waste of time. Summoning tab, as I call it. It's another cluster tab with some random items that are definitely not for summoning, but I find them fitting here for some reason. A lot of charms, secondaries for it, skilling outfits and other stuff that really don't know why they are there. It's more like a summoning plus outfit plus player owned farm tab. Nonetheless, I find everything I need in here, so again I'm fine with it. And now when more and more I think about it, I definitely need a bank rework for myself. A lot of items are so out of place, but yeah, maybe in some near future I will try to fix another tab as I did with skilling one. Yeah, I think that's a good idea to do, little by little, and I will fix them. Divination tab, combined with invention, as those skills are very close to each other. Incandescent energy stack is going down, Had 1.2 million energies after 120 divination. Still have more than 600k, but still feel so little. Have some other energies too, but if I would start doing more and more combat, I would go through these stacks very fast. As for how I play today, I think I'm fine for more than a year for sure. As for other items in this tab, it's pretty much anything I would need for either invention or divination. Not that I have a lot, because I simply don't need a lot of items anymore, and just having my gear all perked up and not needing to do anything about it feels good. Here comes one of the bigger tabs, at least it used to be, my Slayer Bosses Drop tab, and other Warriors items. 90% of the items are useless to me, they're either expensive or good alchables, but I don't have a use for them because they either a low level for me or I already have one of the items I use and I don't need another one. This tab was at least 1 billion GP bigger as I drop traded some of the more valuable items to my main account to buy 20 bonds. Then I used 20 bonds on my Ironman. So basically to this tab I would need to add 40 bonds worth of loot. Still, a lot of items here worth a lot. I should filter this tab too, as it contains a lot of junk items that neither worth to alch or sell, but I don't mind it. Now I have membership for my both accounts for a year, so this tab gonna go up a lot in this year. At least I hope so. I will have to see how it looks after bank organize. At least I hope I will do it one day. As for now, it will stay the same as it is. Other reason for gathering so many items are simple. If Jagex decides to change something, like they did with Dagonot rings, I already have Archer 1 made and only missing one Sears ring for all 4 rings. So imagine if I drop them or alch. So yeah, another fear of dropping items that might be good in the future. Archaeology tab used to be a very big one when I was training it to 120. Now here's just basic stuff that's used most of the times. As going for 200 million experience, I am not in a rush to get it, as I'm still missing spear tip. FKing once in a while, that's spot gathering relics, but not restoring them is the way to go. I only restore them when I want to get some tetra compass pieces. Other relics are just left from other grinds, or I simply don't have resources to restore them. Pretty and simple tab. And for the last one, necromancy tab. Newest skill, so I thought why not to make a separate tab just for it. Not that it's needed, but I just wanted to have everything here, so it's easy and simple to understand everything. Now after such a long time when the skill is released, I would be fine to move different items to different tabs, but I don't feel like it yet. Combat gear can be moved to combat tab, same with runes. A lot of items could be moved to the box near rituals, at necromancy place, and a lot of stuff moved to skilling tab. Just some future thoughts. So that's it, my whole bank. Nothing really special, just years and years of grinding. Total worth of my bank is just 17.5 billion GP. Last year it was 18 billion GP. A lot of net worth was lost after using 40 bonds, and just overall prices crashed for so many items. 1 billion simply lost by 2 pieces of Eldritch crossbow. Overall, insane amount of items crashed in price. So yeah, that's my bank. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.